Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Ryan with IowaClassicCars, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to continue on the 1968 Buick Lesabre Convertible, and we are going to rebuild that Rochester 2-barrel. So, not a whole lot of excitement in this video today, but it will be kind of groundbreaking for me. I've never rebuilt a Rochester 2GC, 2-barrel carburetor, and my friend Norm is going to teach me how to rebuild carburetors, so it'll be kind of fun. We'll get in depth with it. We'll take it apart. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably know how to rebuild them, but if you do or if you don't, either way, check it out. It will be interesting nonetheless. So the cool thing about this carburetor that I noticed here, well, maybe I shouldn't say cool thing, but the unique thing I've seen is that someone has reduced it down 3 times from the original inlet, fitting here, goes to an adapter fitting, to another adapter fitting, to the fuel fitting. So I wonder if that's part of my reason why I've got a fuel starving issue. But this carburetor, it was pretty sticky when I got the car. Right here was very, very sticky. So it wouldn't hurt to have the carburetor rebuilt. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to film this, obviously. It's just 4 bolts and then, a couple pins here to take this apart. But I'm going to pull this carburetor off. I'm going to go to my buddy Norm's house in town. We're going to break this thing down, go through it. He's going to show me all the components, what works and what doesn't work, how it works, all that fun stuff. Rebuild it, throw it back on the car, and then hopefully she's going to drive here. I did put some brand new tires on the thing, picked these off of Craigslist. I'm sorry, picked them up locally off of Facebook Marketplace. Who uses Craigslist anymore? But got those, pretty good deal, 15-inch, matching 4. See, I got good wheels, they're balanced. Now we just need a good carburetor to keep this thing alive and maybe get a little more progress than we did last week when we tried to drive the thing. So anyways, with that being said, let's get started. All right, everyone, I'm here with my famous friend Norm, and I've never had to rebuild a carburetor before. And on this 68 Buick, it's a Rochester 2-barrel. So he is going to show me, even though he's a die-hard Ford guy, going to show me how to rebuild one properly. So are you ready, Norm, to be a teacher today?
I am.
All righty, here we go. All right, so the fuel inlet, got that loose. So that's the first thing to come out. And that Buick, oh, there's a little fuel filter in there with a gasket.
Just notice this gasket right here. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, a little dry, but that Buick has like 3 adapters going from the original fuel line into an adapter, and then that adapter goes into this one goes to there, and then that goes in the carburetor. So that probably doesn't help us any with fuel delivery. All right, so I'll put that over here. What's the next step, Norm? These
take those
5 screws or these 7 screws?
Let's see. Take this here off right here, Ryan. There's a little C-clip there.
Okay, so there's a C-clip.
Okay, take that off loose. Okay, then isn't there one right here? Yeah, right here. Take that off.
And how does that one come off, Norm? Or take
the screw.
Oh,
right
take
here.
the screw off. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is that, Norm? What am I taking off here?
This here is for the fast idle.
Okay. I mean, it's one thing to do it, but it's another thing to actually know why I'm doing it.
Okay. This here, put that back on to make it easier to
put that.
Yeah. Screws there out.
So these 7, or
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Okay.
And the top should lift off.
All right, so now these screws are going to be different sizes, correct, Norm? Or should they all...
I think they're all... Well...
I guess we can check them, but...
Yeah, check them when you take off. That's a long one.
There's the tag.
Yeah.
I'll keep that one.
Check that middle one, see if it's the same. I think they're all the same, but...
And I'm not lying. I've never rebuilt... Well, I guess I am lying. Norm taught me how to do a turtleback Oldsmobile carburetor. And those were pretty simple, but... This one's a little more complex, but not too bad, right, Norm?
Right.
Okay, so those 2 are the same length. Shit. That one's the same length. This one here. Does this one need to come off, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that one's longer.
That's a long one.
Okay, so that will go right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws. All of them the same except for that one right there, a little longer. All right, Norm. So now that those out, how does this thing come apart? Just a little bit of force.
Yeah. Come loose.
Yep.
Yep, lift all of that out.
Well, that's
Ooh, that don't look good.
well. There's the top of it, and there's the bottom of it. Got some acorns in there and some chewed up acorns. Could that have been could that have been, Norm, why it might have been starving for fuel?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it's bowl in the bowl. It pretty
Okay.
bad.
So should I just
Got
dump?
a spring right here. You want to take that out,
Grab
maybe?
grab that spring. Do you want me to dump this out, Norm? Or just
Hold your hand under here. There might be a check ball somewhere in there.
pretty gross. I don't
I
see.
don't think there is no check ball, is there? Don't look like
But
it.
there are some more.
Take that screw there out and pull that out.
Screw in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do we need to keep this screw, Norm, or we get a new one? Like, what does this screw do? This one in the middle here.
That holds all this in there.
Oh, okay. Just that single screw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 more right there.
Okay.
I didn't see those. Yeah, sometimes in dried gaskets really hold.
I'm just afraid I'm going to break something in here. There we go.
There it comes. There's more stuff in
And all
there.
the.
Now there should, I think, be a check ball in here.
So
Ryan.
these are the Venturis.
Yep, Venturi tubes.
Okay, and that's where you get the 2 barrel from, 1, 2, correct?
Yeah, the squirts of gas down into the.
For anyone that doesn't know, that's what that means. Okay, so I'll put that there. And then do what here, Norman?
Check, see if there's a check ball in there. Turn it upside down or something and hold
Oh,
your,
see if it'll fall out.
Yeah. Everything else come out, didn't it?
Nope,
Nope.
no check ball. I don't see anything in there,
There's
Norm.
nothing in there? Okay. Some do and some don't, so.
Okay. So now, does the bottom part need to come off as well?
Yeah, it does.
Off this carburetor, and it's
It
just
does, yeah.
1, 2, 3 screws.
3? Yeah.
Yeah, 3, 1,
Yep.
2, and then the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a 3 Phillips. Do I need to take out the idle screws?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really fortunate to have a friend like Norm that actually wants to spend his night after he works on cars all day teaching me how to do this. Okay, so there's the 3 screws, and those are all the same length. Then take out the 2 idle screws, and just take them all the way out.
Yes.
There's 1. Now, can you reuse those, Norm, or should you just get new ones?
No, reuse them, yeah.
Okay.
We'll clean everything up.
All right, so we have 3 pieces here now, bottom, middle, and the top. What's the next plan of attack here, Norm?
There's a power valve right down there.
That middle one?
Yep.
Okay, take that out.
Take that out if you can get it out, and then,
And it's got like a spring on it. You just have to
Yep.
kind of push that down and then turn
yep.
with the screwdriver. Now there's two. I think these
Jets.
are the jets.
Yeah.
Those come out.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the power valve, for anyone that doesn't know, is right in the middle there, and it's got that little spring, and it just screws in. So there's that. Now we won't use that though, will we, Norm?
Yes, it has to go back in,
Okay.
yeah.
Like we'll use the old one, or I mean, if you
The
do you
old
want,
power valve?
should you buy a new one if you can?
No, just clean them up, put them back in, and make sure they're free. You know, the spring in there and stuff. So.
All right, both jets are coming out, and those are just. Now, are all the jets Will they always be just a screw type?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so 2 jets. Is it 1 jet per barrel?
Yes.
So like a 4 barrel will have 4 jets?
Yep.
Okay. Get some more of that dust out of there. So now it's pretty barren. All right, Norm. What do you think? Does it pass the test?
Get this gasket here out. Ryan. Right there.
Just scrape it off of there?
Yeah, try to save it as much as you can. So there may be different gaskets we can kind of...
Oh, kind of see what we need and
Yeah.
whatnot. All right, there's that. I left a little bit.
Okay.
Now, Norm, if you don't want to answer the question, you don't have to. But how old are you, and how long have you been working on cars? A long time and a long time, right?
I'm almost 71. I've been working on cars since I've been 10 years old.
So I trust this guy more than about anyone else on planet Earth. So, okay.
We'll clean these up real quick and put this part back together, these here, 2 here.
Okay.
Then we'll go to doing that, cleaning that up. And,
Okay.
and all this stuff's got to be taken off. So
Now, a lot of people... Go ahead, Norm. Sorry.
Let's do these, clean these up first and put that part together. And
Okay. So a lot of people that watch these videos are like 55 plus. I'm sure they're going to know this. But what's the best stuff to use for cleaning? Just carb cleaner?
carb cleaner, yeah, and air. And,
Oh, like compressed air?
yeah, compressed air. And,
If you don't have carb cleaner, can you use brake clean, or is that...
yeah, brake clean will do pretty good. I mean, you don't have to, all this stuff on the outside, just grease and grime, and it's mainly concern is on the inside, so getting that cleaned is usually use carburetor cleaner or brake cleaner. And
Grab the screwdriver and kind of pry that off of there.
you got it.
All right, so we'll save the old gaskets to compare to the new ones. I'm not going to film us cleaning this out, everyone, because it'll get kind of messy, but we'll just get some carb cleaner, blow them out, and we'll come back. Okay, so keep the old gaskets if you can. But as you can see here, this gasket kind of dips down right there, and they come with a bunch of other ones, and this one's squared off the top, so it's close, but it won't work. So this one is in the kit, and it kind of dips down as well in the notch there, and that one's a perfect fit. So we're going to use that one. And Norm, do you keep the unused gaskets or just toss them?
Yeah, just keep them upside down, Ryan. And
Oh,
what
fuck.
was that? What plastic deal come out, didn't it?
Yep. I'll just put those back in after I'm done here.
Okay.
Okay, so flip this upside down. That goes like that, and then this goes like that. Is that correct, Norm?
Mm-hmm.
Now just getting the holes to line up is going to be the tough part. Oh. So snug to the point they won't obviously turn anymore, but not where you're stripping them out.
Yes.
Okay.
Now
All right.
you put your air
Oh, yeah.
idle screws in once we clean them. Just light cleaning with the...
Just a little bit of carb cleaner.
Yep.
Because there's no like holes that go all the way through, is there?
No.
It's more or less just a clean screw. You just put them in all the way for now, or
Turn them all the way in and turn them out a turn and a half.
all the way in and then out a turn and a half.
Yes.
Okay, that's tight. So half, 1, 1.5.
Correct.
Okay. Now, those 2 plastic deals. Now, what are these for, Norm? These little plastic pieces?
Just
They just slip right in the holes there. Are those for the Venturis, just like a...
yeah, they help guide the fuel mixture, the fuel coming up. You know,
Okay.
direct it.
All right, so with that done, I need to find the gasket for this, correct?
Right here, get that one in.
Oh, that small one. Okay.
Then you can put your jets and stuff once we clean them and the power valve back in.
Yeah, see, here's the same thing. So the original gasket has got a little strip in the middle there. and this one does not. So it always pays. So that's the original, that's the one I need right there. Okay, drop that in like that, Norm.
Yes.
Now does this need cleaned out as well?
Yes. Spray that down.
A little carb cleaner?
Yep. There you go.
Okay. And the middle screw was the short one. And then the outside screws were the long two. Okay.
Now the jets and the power valve.
All right, so the two.
Clean those first. And
Yeah, they're kind of corroded.
yeah.
So I can't really see them that well, but they got some corrosion on them. A lot of crap coming out of those two. Now, Norm, if you want to put bigger jets in, the jet itself isn't bigger, it's just the hole, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Usually they have a number on the side of the jet. Tell you what jet size.
Okay, getting these in there is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to leave that one right there. Does it matter? Like, are they side specific or no?
Pardon?
Are they side specific or no?
These are number 48 jets.
How tight do these need to be, Norm?
Just snugged up pretty good.
Okay.
Now the power valve.
And just clean that out.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, Norm, what's the power valve do exactly?
It when you're going up a hill, it starts to
Give a little more fuel?
give more fuel. It closes to give more fuel. So
Just snug that one up as well?
yes.
Okay. All right, now is it time for a new gasket?
Yes.
And
I think that's about it on that. Just maybe put your accelerator spring in there.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Probably need to clean that off a little bit.
Yeah, it won't hurt.
Is there like any right way to do this? Just drop it in.
Yep, just drop it in there.
Okay.
Set that aside. I think that's all the further we can
Go with that one.
go with that. So
All right.
we'll go to this.
So this top portion, this looks kind of alien to me here, Norm. Motor. I got a new one of these, I believe. Yeah, it's right here. I got something else new. I'm not sure what that is, but
Needle seat.
needle seat. Okay.
Yeah. Was there any sheet on this rebuilding?
No, it came with a sticker if you want like technical help, but no like rebuild sheet.
Huh.
I mean, do all carburetors have a check ball, or some do, some don't?
Yeah, some do and some don't. You know. Take this rod out here.
How do you do that, Norm?
Just
Oh, just push it out.
Push it out.
Okay. Hold on to that. And this is the float, right?
That's a float. Does it feel like it's? That's the needle you got there.
Right here.
Yeah, the float don't feel heavy, does it?
No.
Yeah.
So I just need to take that off.
Yeah.
Needle. Float. And then does that seat just screw out?
Yeah.
It looks pretty good, but we'll just replace it if we have a new one.
Yeah, I think there should be a new one there.
Yeah, right here.
Then pull that gasket off.
So now, that, God, I hate how they send the same, or they send, nope, the holes on that one are different.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be that one.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's
Just it throws you off, but
it's only 2 you had, wasn't it?
yep. We need to clean this one out too, correct, Norm?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yep.
Just take this.
That little clip.
Yeah.
And that's the accelerator pump.
Accelerator pump. Yes.
And my hand is shaking so bad.
Yeah.
Okay. And the little clip.
Now we have to transfer that spring over to the other one.
Now, how do you do that? Well, we can do that, I guess, when we get there.
We'll do that later.
I'll put this right here.
This is something I usually don't do too much, is take these out if they're working.
Now, what are those, Norm? And how do
That is kind of a deal for the vent.
How would you take it out if it was, I mean, how do you know if it's bad or not?
Well, if it won't move or something, or the spring don't work.
Okay.
So what we do is just put a little
Like WD?
WD-40 or liquid penetrating oil on there when we put it back together. And
Okay. All right, so old accelerator pump, new accelerator pump. How in the heck do we get the spring off of this thing?
okay, Ryan, right there. Can you take that clip off here?
What clip are we looking at?
Right here.
Oh, that's a clip?
Yeah. See
So
if you,
that with the cutoff is a clip?
yeah, that's where it. You got to pull down on that spring and then take that. There you go.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
there you
pretty,
go.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Do I want to keep that, or is that just gasket?
Yeah, keep that. I don't know if you get a new one or not.
Man, there is a lot of spring tension
Yeah,
on
there
that.
is.
Okay, so don't let that explode.
We'll just wipe this one off and reuse it.
Okay, so here's the old one. So then this one just goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Oh my,
So-
that was close.
Man, this one's, why are these accelerator pumps always so freaking difficult?
That's one of the harder things to do, is get that.
What if I hold that down there like that, Norm, and you push it on? Nope.
Nope. Didn't get it?
Nope, we're good.
Is it?
Yep, there we go. Right?
Looks like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. That wasn't so hard, it only took 10 minutes. So
Now that goes back on.
that goes in like
Mm-hmm.
that. And we got a new clip. And the new clip is in the baggie here somewhere, right here.
Yes, sir.
That ain't coming off of there.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, let's just give this. Ooh.
A little bit of WD-40 or
Yeah.
some Panther piss. Okay. Now the gasket's already on the bottom here, or the base of it. So is there anything else, Norm, we need to do, or is this time for reassembly?
We got to get their needle seat and float and everything on.
I'm going ahead of myself, aren't I? All right, so here's the new needle.
That gasket ain't on there, is it? The old one?
No, or
Right here.
it is.
Is it?
There is a gasket. That's got to go.
Take that off and we'll put a new one on.
Okay. Okay, Norm. So the old needle has this style of clip. Man, it really is invaluable to keep the old parts.
Yes. Never know.
Yeah, it's this long one. All right, so the needle. Here's what sits on like
A
that.
new one.
Yep, there's the new one. But the seat, or the gasket, has to go in first. And the needle, or the seat just screws on.
Yes.
God. I want to know how people designed these things 100 years ago. Before computers and...
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
It really is. How tight, Norm? Just
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
okay. Now that little pin, or no, the float. How did, am I backwards here, Norm? Goes like, yeah, goes like that. Yeah, it sits on there like that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the needle goes into that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct, Norman?
Correct.
Just kind of sits in there, like down
Yep.
in there.
Yep.
Okay, and then this little pin.
Pin holds it in.
Is there a clip on that so it doesn't come all the way through, or
No.
just kind of have to?
Yeah. And the way you kind of check your needle seat, your float level, is if that's fairly straight.
Which it
Yep. So.
looks fairly straight.
Yep.
Okay. So we have a new accelerator pump right there. Does this have to be any certain way when it goes back in, or just let it hang there?
It has to go straight in, and that spring has got to be.
Oh, down in here.
Yeah, in the center of that right there.
Oh God. Norman, you said that the accelerator pump has to sit in the middle of that spring right there. That'll be fun. All right, let's get that set up there. And there's no gasket for this other than this one, right?
No.
Okay. I believe it's in there, Norman.
I think it is.
Yeah, I can feel some spring pressure. Should
Yep.
I tighten that up?
Yeah.
Okay, so that little pin that's holding the... that one's not going. Let me see if I can get some of these other ones started, though.
The gasket move a little bit.
Probably. But... no, these are all tightening down.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all tightening, so
Great.
it shouldn't be too far off.
No.
And that gasket couldn't like be pinched inside, could it?
It might be just.
A little bit.
Yeah, it might have been off a little bit.
And the tag. So I better put the tag screw back on.
Yeah.
Sometimes the tags are worth more than the carburetors are. Now these shouldn't all be like just, I shouldn't tighten them all down, kind of do like a sequential.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Because when inside with the Venturis, I kind of tighten one side down at a time, and I probably shouldn't have done that. All right. That's all 8 screws. Now, Norm.
Got to put your linkage on now.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget the linkage. And we have to take, all right, so we have to take that screw back out.
Yeah.
All right, so we got this all put back together. I had the linkage on backwards. Good thing Norm is here to save me. I would have been in trouble.
You'd have got it.
I don't know about that, Norm. I mean, it's tight, but I want it a little tighter. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to come off of there. Okay, so then that's done. So the last thing to do is just the fuel inlet, a little bit of carb cleaner, and the spring. Okay, thanks, Norm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this, oh, it did come with a new gasket right there. All right, so new gasket. Does the spring just sit inside there like that?
Yeah,
And
it goes behind your fuel filter.
Now, should I have bought a new fuel filter?
Yes.
So I need to have a fuel filter.
Yes.
Okay, so what you're saying is I can't finish this tonight, but tomorrow I can buy one of these at Napa, put it together,
Yes.
screw it in, and we're done.
Yes.
All right, well, that's how that would go. So it will go, it'll go like, wait, like how, Norm? Fuel filter inside and then spring?
It'll go like this right here.
And then put the spring inside and just push it all together.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put it in there if you want, just get a new one, you know.
Okay, yeah, just for the time being.
Yeah.
Yeah, put the spring in and then do this and tighten it up. I'll just leave it a couple turns so it doesn't pop out.
Yep. And
there we go. It's a good looking, non-painted, non-restored, but functional carburetor. Norm,
It's clean on the inside, that's what counts.
there you go. Norm, thanks for helping me on this. And yeah, you're a true gem, Norm. Not a whole lot of people that want to really help out and teach, so I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, so now with the freshly rebuilt carburetor, a couple new hoses, I'm going to snap my fingers and this engine is going to be complete. Look at that. Look how quick it comes together. It's got the linkage all hooked up. Got some new vacuum line here, here, and then back there. This one was actually missing, so I'm sure that was a partial reason why it was running so rough. There was there was a total of 3 fittings here, and the middle one was actually like cracked. So, because Napa's closed, it's about 6:30 now, I ran to True Value in town and got a plumber's fitting. So there's a female and, I guess female to female, and then male to male. So got that going there, got the fuel hooked up. That's really, really tight. Got the fuel tank hooked up, got a little bit of gas in the carburetor, so it should run again. Well, I guess I forgot the cardinal sin here and forgot to put some plumber's tape or some thread tape on that, so it's leaking pretty bad. Well, with that being said, we're gonna have to come back to this tomorrow, unfortunately one more time here, and get the proper stuff. It's getting kind of dark now with it being fall. It gets dark at 7 o'clock, but we're getting close. It'll run. All right, guys, so I still need to get the new spark plug wires and spark plugs. Guys, you can see some are just bare. But my friend Norm, you know, he has everything going on, but he had this fitting for me. So I got it fitting. It does not leak anymore. With that being said, I pushed it out of the building because it was idling pretty high. So I kicked down the idle screw, which is right here, and got it to idle a little better. I didn't want to put the car through the building, either front or back, so I pushed it out here, and we're going to take it for its, hopefully, first drive in over 25 years. Let's turn the lights on. It's getting kind of dark here. Let's see what we got for taillights, and they work. Side marker light works. And the headlights work. There we go. We're getting a new septic tank there, so that's what all that's about. But we are driving the 1968 Buick Lesabre Convertible for the first time since the early 90s. Sounds pretty good too, really. I don't want to go too fast. I want to lose the gas tank that's not strapped down. But there we go. All right, I'm gonna get up here on the hill. It did just shift. And actually what's crazy too is the brakes, if you don't push them too hard, they do stop. Let's throw it into reverse. Reverse works just fine. There we go. Unfortunately, that still works. Need to learn how to disconnect that. But yeah, she runs pretty good. All right, everybody. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video today, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Big thank you to Norm for helping me rebuild carburetors and actually teach me how to do that. Need a lot more guys in the hot rodding community like Norm that actually want to teach and are willing to teach, because I would never have known how to do that without taking a class or, you know, actually just spending quite a few days or hours in a book trying to learn what everything does. Norm is the best teacher here, and I'm thankful for him. Car does run, drive, and stop now. I'm going to change out the wheel cylinders in all 4 wheels. No reason to change the master cylinder. I mean, it still works, so why replace that? I will change the spark plugs and spark plug wires. But yeah, this is the end of the video for today. You guys will see this car again in the near future in a video. But for this segment anyways of rebuilding the carburetor and just taking it around the block and driving it for the first time ever, this is that conclusion. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, rating, leave any comments, questions, concerns down below. And if you're brand new, make sure to subscribe for all classic car rescues and content on a weekly basis. Thank you all for watching. My name is Ryan with IowaClassicCars, and I will catch you next time.